Want to know the 5 principles that I follow to get promoted 3 times in the last 5 years? Check out this video, and if you like it, please subscribe and leave comments. My name is Chris Houston, and today I want to share the 5 success principles that help me get promoted. The first principle is attitude, not just positive, attitude of gratitude. Learn to be thankful for where you are before you get to where you want to be. Positive attitude is more than just smiling. It's really being positive. Don't be negative and don't complain. Remember, when you complain to someone, half of them don't care, and the other half are glad it's not them. When someone asks me, how am I doing? I say, I'm excellent and getting better. How can you get better than excellent? Excellence doesn't equal perfection. You can always get better. Never be insulted at the suggestion that you could be better at something. Adjust your attitude just like you adjust your tie before you come to work, and this will help you get promoted. Next, be a challenge champion. Welcome challenges. Deal with challenges rather than enduring problems. When leadership is looking for individuals ready for promotion, they're looking for people who can handle challenges. People who are solution-oriented. Don't be a professional problem stater. You know, that person that says, hey, this isn't going to work because of this isn't going to work because of that, and they never have solutions. One way to make sure you are able to handle challenges is to be prepared. My dad would always say, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Get prepared for tomorrow's promotion today. It's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. If you think a degree will help you, go ahead and get it now. If you think a certification will help, get that now. If you think enhancing your communication skills will help, get it now. If you think a leadership class will help, I'm sure it will, get that done now. To get promoted, you have to be prepared and be able to handle tomorrow's problems today or tomorrow's challenges today. The third principle is visualize your vision. You can either have your own big vision or you can be a small part of someone else's vision. Having a vision is like having a blueprint or map of where you want to go. When I was in the 10th grade in high school, I made the decision to go into the military and retire after 20 years. The decision was made in the 10th grade. However, as soon as I graduated, I went into the military. I realized that vision of retiring after 20 years. Remember, your vision should take you out of your comfort zone. My promotion last year is a testament to getting out of my comfort zone. There are approximately 2 million federal employees. Less than 5% of them make it to the highest grade. How I got to the top 4% of the federal workforce was partly due to a conversation I had with my wife regarding getting out of my own comfort zone. You see, I was already in the top 13% of federal workers. Had a great job. My boss and I got along great. Actually, we were friends. I knew everyone at work and built great relationships with everyone. I was in a position where the top leaders trusted me to make critical decisions. Now that's comfort. My wife saw a listing for my present position one morning and asked if I was going to apply. I said, I don't know. At this point, I had no intention of moving to Hawaii. She asked me 2 more times over the next week. So I finally said, hey, so let me get this straight. You would leave your job and move back to Hawaii? And she said, sure. I said, well, I don't know. I haven't researched this, and I had a few other excuses that she recognized as excuses. She says, well, I see that you're comfortable where you are. So, okay, that's all right. I said, what? Wait, what? Comfortable? In my mind, comfortable equaled complacent. And I said, well, to make a long story longer, I applied for the position and subsequently received the promotion. And now we live in beautiful Hawaii. More importantly, we can afford to live in beautiful Hawaii. The bottom line is, don't be afraid of following your vision and getting outside of your comfort zone. The fourth principle is be mindful of mentors. Don't forget, you can have several mentors. I have mentors in four main areas: faith, family, fitness, and finance. Your fitness mentor may not be a very good finance mentor. Understand that. Your finance mentor may not be a good faith mentor. So just choose wisely. You don't need to have just one mentor. And remember, you will have mentees whether you want them or not. When I was stationed in Hawaii in 2001, a funny thing happened. A young man came into my office and said, "Hey, are you Sergeant Houston?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I've heard that you give some good advice." I said, "Okay." He said, "Well, here's the way it's going to work. I'm going to come to you every now and then, and I'm going to ask for some advice. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm only going to listen to some of it." I said, "Okay." He said, "Is that going to be okay with you?" I said, "All right, that's fine." He basically said he was only going to listen to about 50% of the stuff I said. I said, "Okay, that's fine." I said, "But one thing." He said, "What is it?" I said, "What is your name?" So he told me his name, and we proceeded on this journey. Well, after a few months, he said, "You know what? I think I'll start listening to about 70% of what you say." After a couple of years, he said I'm up to about 80, 90%. And to this day, me and this young man are still friends. Today, he has multiple master's degrees and a PMP certification, and he works a corporate management position at a large company. He and I have been friends for over 18 years, and now he mentors me on some things. I have another friend of mine that I met around the same time. He would come over my house and fire questions at me and eat up all my food. Now, that young man has his master's degree and his PMP certification also. You see, the goal of a mentor is to help, facilitate, and serve as a voice of reason. The goal of a mentee should be to continue to move forward toward their passions and goals. My goal and the goal of this YouTube channel is to inspire people to be the best versions of themselves. I hope to do this by sharing examples of my experiences and what I have learned. To get promoted, be open to being mentored and be ready when someone needs mentoring. The fifth principle is enhance your efforts. In the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, one of the habits is sharpening your saw. That means working on your craft. Keep striving to get better. If you continually work on yourself and your craft, you will gain confidence. John Maxwell was quoted saying, "Confidence is a characteristic of a positive attitude. The greatest achievers and leaders remain confident regardless of their circumstances." If you continue to work on your craft, you will think of yourself as more than, rather than thinking of yourself as just an. When I was in the military, I would hear airmen say all the time, "I'm just another airman." Well, I never thought of myself as just another airman. I was more than just an airman. I was more than just a sergeant. When I retired and became a contractor, I was more than just a contractor. And when I got a corporate IT manager position, I was more than just a corporate IT manager. And now I'm more than just a federal employee. While you are striving to sharpen your saw, be mindful of what's called the Peter Principle. The Peter Principle states that people will rise to their highest level of incompetence. This theory started off as a joke, but proved to be real. You see, in an article in a 2018 edition of Forbes magazine, 3 professors from Yale, MIT, and Minnesota did a study. They analyzed the performance of over 53,000 sales employees in 214 American companies from 2005 to 2011. 1,531 of them got promoted to management positions. The data showed that the best salespeople were more likely to be promoted and perform poorly as managers. To get promoted, you want to keep sharpening your saw and be mindful of the Peter Principle. To recap, to get promoted, you must be an attitude adjuster. You must be a challenge champion. You must visualize your vision. Be mindful of mentors and enhance your efforts. My name is Chris Houston, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I will be posting every Saturday. Thank you very much. Good night and God bless.